Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. It is December 26, 2023. The time is 9:22 a.m. and my name is Matt. We just had some breaking news just a little bit ago. In a notice filed with the SEC on December 26, which is today, Barry Silbert and Mark Murphy announced their resignations from Grayscale Investments. In the notification made to the SEC, said that Silbert and Murphy will leave and resign from their board memberships effective January 1st of 2024. And effective January 1st of 2024, Mark Shakeup will replace Barry Silbert as the chairman of Grayscale board of directors. And it also stated that Mark appointed Matthew Kummel and Edward McGee to the board of directors. Now, the reason why this is so big is because there's a lot of shuffling going on before Bitcoin ETF. And is BlackRock behind the scenes pulling the strings, making these moves so this thing does get approved? The SEC is very skeptical. We know that. And besides anybody coming out and just saying that, hey, this is the proof, this is what we're doing in the background, there's been a lot of movement in the background of different companies. CZ arrested, indicted, out as the Binance CEO. Barry Silbert, Mark Murphy stepped down for Grayscale. Companies meeting with the SEC before Christmas. And this next news, this might be the last hurdle before a spot Bitcoin ETF's approval. As we know, there's a January deadline for the SEC to approve or deny this spot Bitcoin ETF. And each Bitcoin holdfund will now need to have explicit authorized participant parameters in its S1 before the consideration for approval. This is no easy last step, and it may keep some of these applicants from getting a spot Bitcoin ETF. Basically, the SEC is looking for an AP agreement and cash to get this approval. Basically, this is another attempt by the SEC to very explicitly spell out who can and who cannot be involved with the creation and redemption of Bitcoin ETF shares, and by extension, who can directly handle Bitcoin. Generally speaking, the more authorized participants there are for an ETF, the more liquidity there is. So when there's a shortage for shares on the market, authorized participants can create more. And when there's too many shares for the ETF in the market, authorized participants can reduce the number of shares available. Basically, what they're trying to do is keep the ETF price in equilibrium with Bitcoin. And to do so, you need the AP and you need cash, because remember, you're not just issuing shares, you have to have cash for this ETF according to the SEC and the agreement they had with BlackRock. So right now, there's more than a dozen companies trying to get this spot Bitcoin ETF. However, we do not know if they all have the means to satisfy the SEC. Rumor has it that the Bitcoin ETF approval could come this week. We are all at the edge of our seat, but I do not think we're going to get it before New Year's. But who knows? Who knows? Moving over to video games really quick. Minecraft, and its parent company Microsoft has been against cryptocurrency and NFT integration with the game, banning it from even fan-operated servers. Despite this stance, Worldcoin, funny enough, recently announced its integration with Minecraft. Worldcoin is known for its Orb device, which scans retinas and creates a unique iris code and world ID on its blockchain. They also distribute the WLD token. The integration will allow Microsoft service operators to use World ID for verification, helping distinguish between humans and bots. Minecraft announced plans in 2022 to ban NFTs and eventually implementing this alongside a ban of using cryptocurrencies for player rewards. Now they're integrating Worldcoin. Now again, this is just for ID services. They're not going to have the tokens in the game, but they are using and implementing blockchain and this World ID to make sure that there are real humans, not bots, playing Minecraft. Sticking in the video game realm, as generative AI tools rise, industry layoffs are significantly impacting the gaming industry, with many studios embracing AI and gamers largely opposing it, obviously. About 9,000 gaming industry layoffs occurred, and there's a concern that AI is having a major role in this trend. Companies like Epic Games, Unity, Amazon Games have made significant cuts. Many in the gaming community, including voice actors, developers, are concerned about AI replacing human jobs and affecting the quality of gaming experiences. While lots of people in the industry see AI as a long-term benefit for gaming, and you can use it to enhance creativity, productivity, and so on, others fear that this is a potential to dehumanize the industry and take over creative jobs. Already, studios like Mindark announced layoffs alongside their AI plans, and AI is already replacing some illustrators. Critics are continuing to argue that AI cannot replace the human connection essential in gaming. Now, AI is kind of like augmenting humans. They're making them superheroes for the most part, and some executives view it that way. They think that AI is a tool that helps speed up development and enhance creativity rather than just merely make cuts. Firms like Activision Blizzard and Ubisoft are among those integrating AI into their operations. Now, again, where is that balance? Is AI going to make everybody superhuman and more efficient and more productive and more creative, and therefore you're not going to need as many? Or are they going to start slanging out games at a greater speed to get more people playing more games that are better and more creative? I am going for the former than the latter. They're probably going to use AI to make people more creative, more productive, and they're going to start cutting staff. And finally, XAI Games, it's official that their Season 1 airdrop is happening on December 27th. The XAI token airdrop will be distributed to the following groups: XAI Odyssey Legendaries and Vanguards, XAI Sentry Keys, and exchange listings will be announced after the airdrop begins. So if you're a gamer that is using the Arbitrum Layer 3 Gaming Network XAI, you're going to see an airdrop. Now let's see those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 9:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who has FOMO? I have FOMO. Fear greeds as 73 greedy. We have Bitcoin sitting at $42,741, down 2% in 24. Really quick, before we look at these prices, we are having a little bit of a pullback or correction today. We have been on fire, absolute fire for the past couple days. And if you haven't been paying attention, and if you don't have FOMO, well, if you don't have FOMO, you're not paying attention. And if you have been paying attention, you are chomping at the bit to be part of this surge in prices. Ethereum is at $2,247, down 1.8%. Tether's number 3, Solana is number 4, and Solana went on a tear. Solana is sitting at $114.26, down 0.6% in 24. However, it is at $114.26. And Binance, coming out of nowhere, at $300, up 12.3% in 24, or 19.7 in 7. Running off the top 10, we have XRP at number 6, we have USDC as number 7, number 8 is Cardano, number 9 is Avalanche at $46.02, down 3.7%, and Dogecoin is still sitting under 10 cents. It's at 9.2 cents, down 0.6%. I kind of want to continue because there's been a lot of shakeups in the top 20, so let's just see what's going on. At 11, we have Polkadot. At 12, we have Tron. 13 is Chainlink. 14 is Polygon Matic, and that's up 2%. It's at 89.4 cents. And Toncoin is 15. SHIB is number 16. Litecoin is number 17. DAI is 18. Cosmos is 19. It's having a big surge at up 4.3% at $12.19. And Uniswap is number 20 at $7.73, up 12.2% in 24, or almost 31% in 7. The total market cap is at 1.66 trillion, down 1%. We have a Bitcoin dominance of 50.3 and an ETH dominance of 16.2. And that was our show today. I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, happy hodling, everyone.